Welcome to another episode of Hair Biz Radio with your host Zakiyrah and
Mikey.
And we are back again. Let's see. Do we want to start off reading a review or?
I didn't see any new reviews coming in the last week since we recorded, so
That's an issue.
I'm a little bit upset. You know, I'm trying to do a lot for everybody, giving out information. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna read the review, but I am gonna read a comment that I just got in our Facebook group. So if you're looking at that, this is where it is. You can barely see that. It's okay. It says, "Thank you so much, Mikey Moran. I received my laptop, my very first time winning anything in my life. I appreciate you and this group so much." This actually just came in on the Facebook group an hour ago.
Oh, nice. So for those of you who don't know, Mikey gives away laptops. How often?
Pretty much every week.
Every week, Mikey gives away laptops so that people in the hair industry can do what they need to do when it comes to their business. So a lot of people say, oh, well, I don't have a computer, so I can't do like these graphics, or I can't work on my website, or I can't do this. So giving out laptops to the hair community is a really big thing so that people can start building their businesses.
Yes, it's actually helped a lot of people. I mean, I've got messages, people crying, and it's like this. So many people, they never win anything. Like me, I always say I'm the most unlucky person. So to be able to do this type of contest, actually give something away, to make a change in someone's life, because honestly, a lot of our clients are trying to manage their hair business from their cell phone.
Yeah.
And you can manage it from your cell phone, but you can't grow it from your cell phone, as far as I'm concerned.
For sure.
You're too limited. So anything we can do, whether they're a client of ours or not, just being in the Facebook group is really helpful. Of course, that's the Start a Hair Extension Business Facebook group, which has now grown to over 38,000 members.
Wow. I remember when it started with like a few thousand.
I remember it was like 100 when I started that boy back in like 2014, and have been posting consistently in there for, I guess, 8 years straight to help out the amazing community that we have. And we've created this amazing community within Facebook, and it's been a big part of our business and a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So make sure you get connected to the Facebook group Mikey just talked about. And also make sure you leave a review, comment, subscribe to everything, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, everything, because every episode we do like to read you guys' comments and see how the podcast has been helping you out.
Yeah, and if you have a review on the podcast, screenshot it, send it to me at Moran Mikey on Instagram, or send it over to @Zakiyrah on Instagram, and just say, hey, I like the podcast. Here's a review. Like, keep going, guys. You know, we're going to keep going whether or not you leave reviews, because we love doing this, love giving out the information and letting everyone know what's going on in the world and with everything else. So, Z, we got a topic we're going to cover, which is obviously the upcoming conference.
Yep.
But let's talk about some little things beforehand. What do you got going on? What's exciting?
Exciting. Let's see. I'll be in California next week. Thanksgiving is coming up, so get to prepare for family. Just working with clients and continuing to plan this wedding.
The wedding's taking up a lot of Z's time.
Taking up a lot of time.
Yeah, which is going to be on March. Well, we don't need to let everyone know the date. Coming up in March, we've got the wedding.
Yeah.
You're excited about the clip-ins that you're going to get today.
Yes. So right now, don't look too heavy because I didn't moisturize my hair, but this is the Spanish wave. However, I'm getting ready. Mikey has these new clip-ins that I was so excited about last time we recorded a podcast, and I'm going to get them and put them in my hair today. So I'm excited about that.
Those boys look good, by the way.
They're actually raw, so they're different from the straight clip-ins that PLE has always had. Yeah. So I'm really excited about these.
Yeah, we pretty much got rid of all the other clip-ins, and we're redoing them and just kind of like leveling up the game.
Okay.
With the raw Indian. Yeah, we got to level up the game a little bit. I love the natural texture of the raw Indian. We're going to steam some into more of a curly texture. And with them being like this amazing raw hair, they should last a long time. Especially because clip-ins are kind of in and out. You're not wearing them all the time.
Clip-ins. What else is going on over at PLE? How are the new stores coming?
Working on Tucker. Okay. Tucker's going to be a whole new hair concept for us. It's going to be absolutely ballerific.
Ballerific. Is that in the dictionary?
It's in my dictionary. And it's going to be so cool because we're the kind of more for our VIP clients. We're creating this whole new experience there with their own shopping area that's decked out. So we're super excited about that. Cumberland is about open. We just need to finish up some paperwork stuff for them. Okay. We're still looking for a manager. So like everybody, private label is hiring. We're pretty strict about who we hire because we only want the best. Yeah. Otherwise, it just causes more issues. We got that going on, working on a bunch of new products. Really when we move over to the Tucker location, our warehouse space will basically double. So I'm thinking about all the products that you can add. Yeah. Cosmetics, hot tools, Dallas is all excited about that. I mean, we should have tons of that kind of stuff coming. And so I'm pumped about that because we've grew really fast with products, and then it's been we're out of space for a while. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, okay, I need a little bit more space. I looked at this place we bought and I'm like, oh man, this is going to last about another year. Like, I think we'll outgrow it in a year. So that's that. But, we're going to go West Coast for distribution, which will help all our clients with shipping and other stuff. Oh, yeah. We've been working on our new system to get clients. Not all clients. This is not anything advertised. Just because you're listening to the podcast, you get in on some of the inside info. Yeah. We're getting some orders to our Atlanta clients within an hour or two of ordering.
That is what you call ballerific.
Yeah, that's pretty ballerific. We really want to step up our game as far as the order delivery times, utilizing technology and other services out there, which hopefully will continue to grow. And as we have additional stores, we'll have additional shipping points for this so we can expand in the Atlanta area. It never really ends. Whenever I think I'm like, all right, guys, no more ideas, no more this, no more that, something comes up. And then, of course, I got this secret project.
I was just getting ready to say, you guys, this new project Mikey is working on is pretty bomb.
I don't even know, honestly, if anyone will ever know it's us.
Okay.
Because some big names are looking to be involved. The branding behind it, the concept behind it, the products behind it are so next level. Yeah. I got I think today, later today, I think Dawi can confirm, we're recording that we're putting that custom wig on somebody today, right? Yeah. So we have a custom wig going on that we've been working on. That's kind of like our template to start with. Okay. Because it's to be able to do custom wigs like this, with pre-plucked and bleached knots and the, really plucking the hairline, having that middle part or a side part. It does take a lot to do those in high volume. Yeah. And this project would be very high volume and really change the game. So, working on that stuff, it's never ending, Z.
Never ending.
That makes it fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm excited about that project too, though.
Yeah, that's going to be
really
cool.
Very different, but really good.
Yeah, so let's get into the upcoming the episode, because I think our guest for our next episode is here. So let them know. March 27th. What do you think?
March 27th. So originally, it was scheduled for my wedding day, and I was like, Mikey.
I know. I was in trouble.
How is that happening? So yeah, March 27th. This will be the second year that we're doing the Beauty Biz hair show.
Yeah. So the first year, I came up with this idea because I was like, I don't know how long COVID's going to last. Right. It's probably going to end. So let me just go ahead and do a business event for hair. Yeah. This is really focused. It's really for beauty, but it focused on business. Let's just go ahead and get it set up for, I think when we do it, July or August. And then COVID kept going and getting bigger. Yeah. And more uncertainty and more restrictions. Yeah. But we went ahead with the event, and we kind of stopped the marketing for it because I didn't want to pack it out and be like some super spreader event. It's more important for me to people have a safe, comfortable experience. The place is huge, and we had, I think, like 50, 60 people show up, which in the middle of the pandemic was pretty good. Yeah. But this year, now that we have vaccinations and other stuff, we want to kind of blow it up a little bit bigger.
Blow it up.
Yeah, and we're going to change the focus of it a little. I got some feedback and just some ideas. So I think it's really cool that the last one we had like a fashion show and kind of hair contest. Brought in stylists and all the stuff. It was real creative. It was cool, but I felt like it kind of was out of place for a business event.
Gotcha.
It was a nice little break, but I think it kind of it got people kind of off business topic. So we're going to nix that this year, and it's going to just be all business. And so, we're going to have our 11 o'clock speaker is going to be Kendall Ficklin, confirmed. Confirmed, K-Fick. That is my guy. He's been on this podcast. I actually need to bring him back on the podcast. We've done a lot of stuff together and just try to catch up all the time, but he is a legend. He's going to get everyone pumped up for the mindset, because I think kind of like my book, it goes into the mindset, my book being Fearless Beauty. If somehow you would be under a rock and don't know about Fearless Beauty, which actually most people don't know about it, but though a good amount of people know. Almost 200 reviews on Amazon, by the way. Mindset, Kendall Ficklin. We have Sherman, CPA from Lyfe Accounting coming in. Okay. So he's going to speak. Kendall's going to be 45 minutes, 10 minutes Q&A. We're going to have Sherman from Lyfe Accounting come in, because honestly, we were actually just talking before recording this. Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
Probably didn't have a good accountant when he got started.
Definitely.
Owes $9.6 million to the IRS.
Woo! That's a big bill.
Look, you guys worried about student loans, your car payment, $9.6 million, guys.
That's a big one.
Okay, so he's going to be going over accounting for your business, which I think is really important.
Definitely, especially upfront, before you get heavy into business. Knowing numbers, knowing how to go into business, making sure you have proper money put aside for taxes, making sure your structure is set up. All of that is important.
Yeah, so he's going to go over all that, which people need this information.
Definitely.
Okay. We're bringing Daniel Koye back. Okay. So he's like the wig business guy. He is doing really well. He has a training course and all the stuff that everyone loves. Everyone loves his energy and is learning a lot about wigs. And wigs is such a big business. I think it's important to bring him back so we can get people more educated on how to be successful in the wig industry.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lawyer come in. We don't have the confirmed lawyer yet, but we're getting someone good. Me and Zakiyrah are working on this. So we're going to have a lawyer come in. We can listen to, hear about trademarks, about business structure and everything else. So that'll be 45 minutes. What I'm doing is 45 minutes and 10 minutes Q&A.
So let me tell you guys why this is so important, the trademarking. So I'm going through this right now. So I have this big idea. I started Calm Her, back in 2019, and I never got it trademarked. But now we're on a 5-year plan. We want to open up a spa and do all these different things. And so I go to start the process of trademarking, and then I find out that someone went and trademarked the name.
No way.
And someone trademarked the name, and I cannot confirm or deny if they knew that, I already had it started. But it's a very different name. There's no way that I feel like somebody came up with this name and started. It's for candles. They trademarked it under candles. So it's been trademarked already. And I'm beating myself up because I'm I knew I had knowledge. I knew that I should have gotten this trademark done at the beginning. So use that as a lesson before you get into something, especially if you want to maximize it. When you start your hair business, make sure you know the concept of trademarking or copywriting, why it's important, and make sure you take those steps to do that.
That's crazy.
It is.
Because I'm actually surprised they got it trademarked if you already had your candle business up on the website.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really surprised they got approved. Now I feel like, oh my God, I'm going to trademark everything. Actually, my new project that I'm working on that I haven't released the name, I'm actually, before getting investors and other people part of it, I already talked to my accountant about this, and I got his advice was I'm setting up the legal structure for it first. And then I'm actually going to start working on the trademark name for the name because it's never been used before. It's kind of unique. and I'm getting all this like in the works before I even let anyone know.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely the legal side. I think it's going to be super powerful. I'm going to do a marketing class. I haven't decided on what it's going to be. It's going to we're going to actually have 2 marketing classes.
Yes.
And mine will kind of be on what the other person's isn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking email marketing because it's still real powerful, and mixing in the SMS and kind of going through some of that and talking about flows and all this other kind of more complex stuff that you guys need to know. So we'll have that. So we're going to have like an 11, a 12, a 1, 2, 3, 4. And at 5 o'clock, I am so excited to announce. So excited. Even Dowie is excited over there, smiling, give me the thumbs up. We are going to record our first
live podcast.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting.
I am pumped about this for a couple reasons. First, we were supposed to do it at the Bronner Brothers Hair Show in August. That got canceled.
Yes, it did get canceled.
Which, thank God, it got canceled because of the
hurricane.
Stuck. Like, Zakiyrah would have had another video of her in the water and the wig falling off. Like, that one video is epic. I got to always bring it up.
Safe to say that this trip to Costa Rica last week, no wigs fell off.
Yeah, no wigs will fall off.
Very secure.
Hold on one second. So we have that, and then I'm just pumped really because that's going to be so cool. Now, look, I was just in Cancun because I went to this comedy event for 5 days, and it was so cool because some of it was live podcast tapings, and it was like the best. And I think live podcast tapings are something that's coming bigger and bigger and bigger, and like people go to. So we have, we started this podcast in 2017. We still have tons of listeners from 2017, and it'd probably be like, oh, that would be super cool to come to the podcast. So we don't have the guests yet, but I got some friends, so we're going to have a really, really great guest. We'll have a pretty good guest coming in there. And so the live podcast taping, I think, is going to be super sick. I don't know who that is yet, but it's coming up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the cost for the tickets aren't going to be too expensive, but just enough for you to want to invest in yourself. Like, a lot of the things that we're going to have at the conference is probably going to be thousands of dollars worth of information. And you would be able to get that for... Yeah, well, you'll see on Beauty Biz shows. You'll see the price. I want to make it so it's affordable, but a small investment because I want people to be serious. I want to weed out the non-serious people. Right. Yeah. Like, this is for really business people in the beauty industry. We also are going to have some vendors there. So, some of the speakers may or may not have booths there. That's up to them and their time and everything else. Right. But we will have some small spaces for additional vendors. We actually have the outside area that we could put a ton of vendors if we wanted to make it bigger. Sure. Yeah. So we're still working on whether or not we're going to do that. But really, the main focus is going to be the education. Of course, private label wholesale is going to be there. So we're going to bring a bunch of hair and everything else. So it'll be like a wholesale shopping, just like we did at Bronner Brothers and we do at some like wholesale day events and everything else. I think overall, the event's going to be pretty awesome. I think so too. I think you need to be there, whether you have a hair company or you want to get into the hair company. The hair industry, whether you have a makeup line, anything beauty, fashion, all of that. Like, you can take these principles and apply them to whatever business or area that you have. And this year, I think we definitely should do some goodie bags. Yes, some swag bags. Maybe we even do like a VIP ticket. Ooh, okay. So now this is getting into this. Okay, so this is what you guys got to look out for. I'm thinking about doing additional breakout sessions at certain times for like advanced education. That would be a separate ticket, just like Bronner Brothers does, right? And other conferences. I'm not here trying to copy Bronner Brothers. Like, I'm trying to do the opposite of Bronner Brothers. So Bronner Brothers, who we love, can do what they do, which is more creative. Right. We can do what we do, which is more the business. Yep. Right. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking of Saturday night offering a VIP dinner. Okay, because a lot of people, this is going to be on a Sunday, so a lot of people are going to be coming in town. So like doing a VIP dinner experience, We even thought about doing a private shopping experience at one of the private labels, maybe the private label Tucker at the new location.
Yep.
Like a wholesale, if you don't want to buy it like at the booth, you can get ahead of time. We're talking about that kind of stuff. We're looking at some different options. You know, the space is right near downtown, so there's plenty of hotel options. We'll have that on the website, some of our favorite picks and why.
Yep.
It's going to be I think the first one, honestly, let me tell you about the first one. The first one, you know, events, something always goes wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it always goes wrong.
Yeah. Always,
right? That day, I was just waiting for something to go wrong, and nothing went wrong. I was just like, what the hell's going on? This can't be happening. Whether it was however many people showed up, just everything went smooth.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. So, I don't know. I'm pretty pumped about it. I thought about doing a virtual ticket where you could watch it live stream.
Yeah.
You know, that might be an option. We might have like a video recap that we can offer. I'm going to have to get with our technician, producer extraordinaire, Dawi.
I think a live stream option would be very, very good.
Okay, so maybe a live stream option for those that can't make it. And then you can always do the restream kind of thing.
Yep.
So that would be good. And but I think the experience of being there, being able to meet everyone,
is going to be priority.
Yeah,
like the
networking, it's going to be major.
Definitely, yeah. I'm excited about it. March 27th. Look out, probably within the next week or so. Tickets will go on sale.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, tickets will probably already be on beautybizshows.com.
Oh, right. Yep.
And I highly recommend, we're going to do like the early bird tickets. And then closer to the event, the price will go up and tickets at the door will obviously be more expensive. So don't hesitate. Book your travel. Atlanta is beautiful in March, the end of March.
Oh, yeah. The weather is amazing.
The weather is amazing. Yeah. It's going to be like amazing time of year to be here in Atlanta. So go ahead and get it booked. Get the flights are super cheap there.
Yep.
Hotels are super cheap right now for March. So like get it booked, make the commitment and get ready to really learn.
Definitely. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So make sure you guys look out for this podcast. Like Mikey said, it'll probably be out already, but make sure you grab your tickets to the Beauty Biz. It's Beauty Biz.
It's going to be the spring conference.
Okay.
Yeah,
but the website.
Beautybizshows.com.
Beautybizshows.com. So make sure you grab your tickets for that. We're excited to see everybody. I'm excited about the whole conference, but I'm really excited about the live podcast.
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be good.
Yes. All right. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on all streaming platforms, on YouTube. If you're watching us, hey, make sure you leave a comment as well and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe so you can see when the episodes are coming back out. That is so helpful for us. And we'll be back with another episode of Hair Biz Radio.
Later.